This is Rajlakshmi from Chalpati Institute of Engineering and Technology. Today I am going to share the topic good computer programmer. So first of all, let me know what is a program. A program is a series of instructions to carry out a particular task when written in any language that a computer can understand. So a series of instructions to carrying out a particular task is called as a computer program. The process of preparing and fetching the instructions into computer for execution is referred to as program. So there are number of features for a good program. So they are run efficiently and correctly, have a user friendly interface, and easy to understand, read, and easy to debug, easy to modify, and easy to maintain. So these are the few features for a good program. So program consists of two things. So they are algorithm and data structures. So algorithm is nothing but step by step procedure for solving a computer program or computational problem. So a step by step procedure for solving a problem. And data structures. So data structure is collecting and organizing data in such a way that we can perform operations. So operations on these data effectively. So is called as a data structures. So algorithm is a step by step procedure for solving a computational problem, and a data structure is a collecting and organizing data. So what is the need of data structures? Why we use data structures? So the choice of data structures and algorithm difference can make difference between program running and a few seconds on the many days. So by using the data structures, we can make differences between the program running and in a seconds or many days. The time taken by the program running, we can differentiate. And the data structure requires a certain amount of space for each data item in stores in memory. So time to perform a single basic operation and a programming effect. So how to select a data structure? So we can select any data structures based on the following instructions. Analyze the problem to determine the resources constraints a solution must meet. So first of all, we have to analyze the problem. So then determine the basic operations what we want to do in the program, and so determine the basic operations that must be supported. So what are the supported operations? We have to select in the next second steps, and select the data structure. So we have to select the data structure the best meets these requirements. So these are the process of how to select the data structures. In the first step, we have to analyze the problem, and second step, determine the basic operations, and what are the operations we can support the program, and third step, select the data structure. So these are the categories of data structure. So in this we have two types, preemptive data structure and non-preemptive data structures. So preemptive data structures, there is no any types. It is a single preemptive data structure, and then in non-preemptive data structures, there are we have two types. So linear and non-linear. In linear, static and dynamic. So dynamic is again three types: linked list, stack, and queues. In static in arrays. The non-linear data structure is again divided into two types. So first one is trees and graphs. So these are the types of or categories of data structures. Mainly data structures are divided into primitive and non-primitive. So non-primitive data structures are in have many types: linear or non-linear. In a linear, static and dynamic. Static in static data structure, arrays, and dynamic data structures, linked list, stack, queue, and non-linear data structures, trees and graphs. So algorithms. So what is an algorithm? Algorithm is nothing but step-by-step procedure for solving computational problem or step-by-step procedure to solve a particular task. So every single procedure that computer perform is called as an algorithm. So it defines a set of instructions to be executed in certain order to independent of underlying languages. So an algorithm is independent of all languages, either C, C++, Java. So whatever the language, the algorithm is same for all languages. So the algorithm is independent of underlying languages. That is an algorithm can be implemented in more than one programming languages. Okay, so an algorithm can be implemented in more than one programming language. So an algorithm is independent of all programming languages. So this is the diagram for algorithm. Here we have to execute the set of rules to obtain the expected output. So here we are taking the input to execute the an algorithm and expected output from the given input. So let's see an example for an algorithm. So the problem is design algorithm to add two numbers. So an algorithm is a step-by-step procedure to solve a computational problem. So that's why we are using an algorithm to add two numbers. So in first step we have to start the algorithm, and second step declare the variables. We have to declare the variables. What are the variables we have to need in to solve this problem. So declare three integers. So we are going to add addition of two numbers. So two variables we want, two integers we want, a and b. So the value or the result will be stored in another variable, that is c. So declare three integers a, b and c, and define the values. Enter the values to the variables. So enter define the values a and b, and add both values a and b, and store the result into variable c. Then print c. Stop. Last step was stop. So we have to end the algorithm by using a stop. So there are some differences between algorithm and problem. So an algorithm is a step-by-step procedure for solving a computational problem. But in a program, so coming to program is a nothing but a set of instructions or executable code. So whatever the code we want to execute is called as a program. And algorithm is designed by the domain knowledge or designer. So domain knowledge, based on the domain knowledge we can design the algorithm, and program can be implemented by specific programmer. Okay, so algorithms are designed by the designers, and program is designed by the programmers. Okay, so an algorithm is done at the design time, and program is done at the implementation time, design time and implementation. And algorithm, we can write algorithm for any languages or mathematical notations, whatever it is, in general English statements, any language like general English statements. But in program languages is program languages are C, C++, Java, .NET. So these are the examples for the programming languages. And after the compilation, after the completion of algorithm, you have to analyze based on the so after completion of algorithm, we have to analyze the algorithm by using time complexity and space complexity. So if you have time complexity and space complexity, then we can find the fastest running time. And after coming to program, after the completion of our writing program, you have to do test the program. So these are the differences between the algorithm and the procedure or program. Thank you.